Hello. So lovely to have you join me here today. This is the November 2020 full moon meditation, and I can't believe we are just on the cusp of December, the last month of 2020. What a crazy and transformative year this has been. So many shifts on so many levels, and this is kind of the end of our journey this year and looking into the coming year. So I'm excited to have you join me. I'll just talk a little bit about some themes that I see coming up. We can do a meditation, and then I can kind of go through and talk about some things that will help you in kind of grounding out and being with the energy of this month. And I apologize in advance. There are some painters outside painting the exterior, so if there are some noises, I hope they're not coming through on this audio, or that they're too crazy for you all. So in terms of 2020 and just this month that we're coming into, and this full moon that is happening on November 30th is a full moon in Gemini. So this is a airy, cloudy air sign, and this relates a lot to our consciousness, belief system, any thoughts that are coming up. This is kind of the area that is going to be affected by this new moon more so than other realms in our life. And really, I kind of see that time is speeding up. It's been slow with stay-at-home orders and people having a somewhat new normal. And I kind of see that things are going to begin to speed up, and new opportunities arise, and just kind of an influx of energy beginning to happen. And at the same time, that's one element of time speeding up. And I'll just talk through 5 elements that I kind of see playing out. And the other component is just a wonkiness of the holidays and the coronavirus, that many of us will not be able to meet in person with our families and carry out the same kind of rituals or community gatherings that we've been accustomed to over the years with the holidays. And so I feel that there's going to be some kind of turbulence for people. And when I kind of view that at a bigger level, I really see the opportunity for all of us to get more grounded in what we feel like the holidays mean to us, and what coming together and gathering, how that looks like, and what one would like to steward in their life. So not having just these common rituals really invites a certain level of reflection and thought around what do I want the holidays to look and feel like after this pandemic, or when we all can gather again. What is it that I would like to hold on to, or shift, or bring something new in? So that will be kind of up in the clouds for people to bring down and to begin to think through and reflect and journal around. I also see an element, kind of a third component, of just magic and miracles at play, that just with a greater slowness of time and just kind of things settling, and as we begin to feel that time is speeding up and shifts are happening a little bit faster, I see the ability for people to just really align with who they are and who they are within a community, and just be almost conduits for energy to flow through them, and for new opportunities and possibilities to show up. So taking the time to almost polish yourself, or kind of gear yourself up for different miracles or magic to happen is something to just have awareness of, and really invite that level of discipline in tuning yourself so that you can be set at the right frequency for those opportunities to show up. And a fourth component is I really see creativity coming up more and more, that it almost feels as though we've been in somewhat of a machine paradigm in many ways, just kind of continuing along and waking up and doing our said jobs and living out our said roles, and there's a real shakeup right now, and kind of it's really allowing everyone the opportunity to just pick their heads up and scan outward and really discern how you want your creative expression, who it is that you are within your essence, to really come out and shine in the world. So just taking the time to lean into creativity in whatever form that is for you is really something that could reap great benefits for this month, and just set some great currents in your life and ripples as we head into 2021. So the last component, and I'll speak to this and also point out a tarot card that I drew for the month that really encapsulates this well, is just it's getting harder. I picked up an energy of just, it's getting harder to be ingenuine, that we are really being asked to become our full selves and to really kind of get into our depths, which could involve, going through uncomfortable, challenging, dark layers within ourselves. But ultimately, we are being asked to start a journey, if we haven't already, but to be on a path towards greater genuineness in the world. What, who is it? Who is your authentic self? And is that person really being able to be in the driver's seat out in the world? And how is it, if that's not the case, that you can make adjustments within yourself or within how you live your life to really allow for that full expression to really be unleashed out into the world? Because we really need everyone to be showing up and supporting one another in this great transformative time that we are living through. So, and I will point out that I drew a Zen Osho tarot card for the month, and it is this card, I don't know if you can see this, which is Rebirth, which is a cloud card, which fits nicely with the Gemini full moon energy that is prevalent right now. And so, where in your life is rebirth energy showing up, or where is it that you can invite more rebirth energy to really to show up, and for you to kind of be open and willing to allow yourself to be transformed, and to have a death and rebirth cycle and go through that in as conscious of a way, because there really is a rebirth energy happening, and the more you can just be awake to it and work with it and kind of dialogue with it, just the easier the month and the beginning of the year will be for you. So I will just lead you through a very short meditation, and then kind of just end on some aspects or qualities that I see as being helpful, and would love to hear, your thoughts and just your reflections on how this full moon is coming forward to you, and if this resonates with you, and what your experience is. So if you want to just find a comfortable seated position, or you can also lay down if you so choose. And just close your eyes, taking a big breath in through your nose, and just letting it settle at that full breath, like the full moon, just really feeling yourself be full. And when you're ready, you can let your breath go through your mouth, and feel free to take another few deep breaths like that, really feeling the fullness of your breath and the full release, inviting yourself to just find that calm, the inner sense of calm, turning your attention inward and just relaxing into your internal space from within. And just if you notice any areas of tension, just letting your breath ease any of that pain or stiffness or tightness. Just really letting yourself come and invite yourself into this moment, into this time. And you can just find your center of gravity from within, wherever that may be. Just letting yourself be calm and relaxed. And I want you to just imagine yourself, just join me in just traveling and being at the center of a sunflower. And this sunflower is just radiating light, radiating brightness. You can just smell the smell of the sunflower. And just lay back and bask in that energy of a fully open sunflower, radiating its energy outward. So flowers go through a process of birth and death, and just really take a moment to feel that feeling of the fullness of this sunflower at the height of its blossom. And just take note that the flower holds no qualm about beginning that process of death and transformation. So just scan your life and notice your different parts of your life and where you feel that you're fully radiating your light outward and fully expressing the fullness of you. Or perhaps it's in a various stage of growth. And just take note at the quality of rebirth energy that is present for you. What do you feel in your life is dying or crumbling or in the process of decay? And what new is wanting to emerge or beginning to emerge or inviting emergence? So almost as if you're laying at the beach, just feel that radiance from the sunflower on your back and at your heart, through your head and your brain. Just feeling its power radiate through you and out into the world. So just take a deep breath here. Basking in this energy. And you can return to the center of your being and just take note of any learnings from this meditation. And you can take another deep breath, just once again feeling your body and beginning, when you're ready, to wriggle your fingers and your toes and open your eyes when you're ready and come back into this space and time reality. So hello once again. So, at this full moon time is a wonderful time to really feel that fullness of whatever you've been brewing in your life, or whatever you've been working hard at attaining or building the capability for, or whatever project has been culminating for you. And you could be at different levels with all of that kind of work, but just taking note of where you're at in your life, and where you'd like to invite that sunflower radiant energy to come in. And with this full moon, it's a great time to just really shine light on things and just be honest and really care and be gentle on yourself about where you're at and where things are in your life in their various stages. So with this new moon at the end of November 2020, November 30th, with all of the different energies and aspects at play, some components or some easy things that you can do, I'll just name 3 to support you during this time leading into the holidays, is one, just making time for yourself. It's so easy, we're here on Cyber Monday and tomorrow's Giving Tuesday. It's so easy to be kind of always external focused and be thinking about, what gifts do I need? What do I need to begin planning or orchestrating? Or even, getting ahead of yourself, thinking to the beginning of January. It's such a gift to yourself to give yourself time and ability to relax and recover and replenish. It really has been a difficult and challenging year for a lot of us. I know I just had a family Zoom and we went around and talked about challenges and what we were grateful for and what we're looking forward to, and certainly heard a lot of different challenges that all of us in our own ways have been confronting. So just let yourself have that inner dialogue and really allow yourself to replenish, especially in this time where we are going through death and rebirth energy. It can be really exhausting and hard. So that's important to make time for yourself. Number 2 is just really allowing yourself to have a dialogue and to open up to whatever form of creativity is wanting to show up in your life. This might be a form that you're accustomed to, that you've already been really comfortable in pursuing in your life, or it may be a totally different kind of form of creativity, whether that's cooking or some kind of craft or putting together videos or, whatever that may be for yourself. Creativity is one form of energy that is really helps in developing new patterns and new perspectives and just the ability to get outside of the machine that a lot of us have been living in, and have a chance to see other ways of living and being and doing is really so necessary and helpful, especially as we go through more and more rebirth. So, and the third quality that I really see helping is prayers and meditations. So we are coming into eclipse season. We're also within winter, and this is a darker time of year, and it's a great time to just really be more settled and be able to tap into your sense of spirituality, whatever that may be. So through practices like prayer or meditation, which there can be so much variance in how one expresses that, but it gives a person an ability to tap into their center and help align and settle all the different levels from within, and also connect to that which is greater. And this is really important. One reason it's important is that some of the changes that we are currently going through and that we will be going through in the future are bigger and greater than ourselves. So these are not energies or issues that we ourselves can control or try and logically use our reason and rationality to figure out and solve and put together the roadmap to be on that journey. It's really more and more opening up to spirit and to forces that are greater than oneself to support and work with spirit to manifest one's life and to live this life and to reap the learnings that one has set out to learn during this time. This is really an amazing time to be on this planet, and just the more you can work with yourself and connect with something that is greater, just the easier and more fluid and graceful and beautiful your experience can be. So I hope you enjoyed this November 30th, 2020 full moon meditation and all these messages here, and I wish for you a wonderful month and great holidays, and I will see you either for the upcoming new moon circle or for December 2020's full moon meditation. So check out seattlemooncircle.com for more messages and meditations like this, and hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.